Hello, my name is Simon, and in this video I will show you how to calibrate a conductivity meter. Calibrating your conductivity measuring cell ensures that your measurement results are accurate. While conductivity sensors are generally robust, factors like contamination or slight changes in electrode geometry over time can affect readings. Calibration determines the precise cell constant of a specific measuring cell, compensating for any deviation from its ideal value. The cell constant is unique to your sensor and relates the measured conductance to a specific conductivity. For accurate measurements, you should calibrate your conductivity meter and measuring cell regularly, but how often? Unlike pH electrodes, conductivity measuring cells require less frequent calibration. However, you should always calibrate when using a measuring cell for the first time, after a long storage period, after rigorous cleaning or maintenance, if you suspect contamination or fouling, when measuring in widely different conductivity ranges. For routine use in stable conditions, calibration might be checked weekly, monthly, or as required by your internal quality procedures or regulatory standards. For the calibration, you need your conductivity meter, the conductivity measuring cell, certified conductivity standards, and deionized water for rinsing. Only use fresh, certified conductivity standards. Single-use sachets help ensure freshness. If you work with standards from bottles, always use clean glassware. Make sure the standard is not expired and check the manufacturer's guidance on stability after opening. Before you start, make sure your conductivity measuring cell is correctly connected to your meter. Inspect the cell for any damage. Now, let me show you how to do the calibration. Rinse the conductivity measuring cell well with deionized water. Gently shake off excess water. Avoid touching or wiping the electrode surfaces inside the measuring cell, as this could leave residue. Select the measuring channel for conductivity on your meter. Start the calibration procedure by pressing the cal button on your meter. Immerse the conductivity measuring cell into the standard solution. Dip it 3 times to get rid of any air bubbles that could stick to the surface. Make sure the measuring cell is fully submerged up to the hole and there are no air bubbles trapped within the measuring cell. Trapped air will cause incorrect readings. Confirm the immersion by pressing cal. Now you will need to enter the value of your conductivity standard. If you use standards from Metron, this value is either 0.1 millisiemens per centimeter or 12.87 millisiemens per centimeter. Ensure the temperature compensation settings are appropriate for your measurement needs. The correct value for the temperature compensation value can be found on the sachet. As an example, if your lab is at 24 degrees Celsius and you want to reference it to 25 degrees Celsius, then choose the value 2% per degree Celsius. It is not necessary to measure multiple standards for the calibration due to the large linear range of conductivity measuring cells. Simply choose a standard in the range of your expected sample conductivity. Confirm the entered values by pressing cal. The meter will measure the conductance and temperature of the standard solution. Accurate temperature measurement is critical for conductivity calibration. Your meter will indicate when the reading is stable and the calibration is accepted. It will then display the cell constant. Rinse the conductivity measuring cell well with deionized water. Discard the used standard solutions. Do not pour them back into the original container as they are now contaminated. Store the cell based on its type either in deionized water, ethanol or dry. Now you know how to calibrate your conductivity measuring cell and you are ready to accurately measure your samples. If you still have questions about conductivity calibration, feel free to ask your local sales representative. Thanks for watching.